Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 398 of the show. And we are here watching AEW Dynamite right now. Kicking it off, the All-A title is on the line. Orange Cassidy defending against Big Bill, formerly known as W. Morrissey or Big Cass. And Cassidy's got some backup in the form of Danhausen, while Big Bill's got Stokely Hathaway with his cast in his corner. That's right, Stokely Hathaway, the love child Kevin Hart and Charles Barkley. I will see you guys, and I'm going to pause for the cause and watch and see the end of this matchup. Okay, now the All-A title matchup has been concluded in an unbelievable victory. Orange Cassidy retains his title over Big Bill. And then the John Moxley did cut a promo from last night's main event after he defeated Evil Uno. He's addressing Adam Page, saying he will see Adam Page at Revolution for the Texas Death Match. And then you got the Elite was about to come out and do the Carry On My Wayward Son, the 80s song. But then the lights went out. And the House of Black showed up behind them. And Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are like, what the heck is going on? Lights go out again. You hear a lot of stuff going on. A lot of, probably a fight. The Elite gets laid out, and the House of Black was there holding the trio's titles. So at AEW Revolution, the House of Black will be challenging the Elite for those trio's titles. Now, as for the Face of the Revolution ladder match, I will tell you the participants in that matchup. I think Kenosuke Takeshita. But first, before we get to the participants, Samoa Joe will be color commentating on the matchup. Now he's got his hands full of Wardlow for the Revolution. But the winner of that ladder match gets a TNT title shot. So that will be an interesting situation. Don't know who is going to be in the Face of the Revolution ladder match. In fact, let me, I guess, I have a great idea. I'm going to find out who is in that ladder match. No, I think I mentioned Kenosuke Takeshita. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Your stupid power slap thing and everything else. I'm muting the. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta find out what the bleep is going on. Where is? Let's see. And let's see. Okay, I'll be right back. We'll find out who the participants are in this matchup. Okay, the participants in the matchup, Ortiz and Eddie Kingston were in the matchup, but are brawling up the ramp. Looks like they've taken themselves out of this matchup. Sammy Guevara and Action Andretti are in this matchup. Kenosuke Takeshita, I mentioned him. Powerhouse Hobbs is in this matchup. And the debuting Commander. And whoever wins that matchup will take on Samoa Joe for the TNT Championship. This match has been insane, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen a match quite like this, man. It's still going on. Whoever takes that big golden ring wins a shot against Samoa Joe in the TNT Championship, or if Wardlow ends up holding it after Revolution. Guys, I'm telling you something right now. And this new Commander kid, he went tightrope walking from one end, just to fly and do a little. Guevara setting up a ladder. I can see that. And then we're going to be in trouble. Guevara. Oh, Guevara's a former TNT champion, so he knows what it's like to hold the title. So, Fox is going to the ring. What are they up to? In fact, it's commercial and picture in picture. I'm just trying to. So, yeah, what the heck is going on, dude? I mean, what the blazing turkeys is going on? I don't know, man. This is crazy. Excellent. Oh, the new Starry drink. It is cool. Action Andretti. Action Andretti. Well, I don't know, man. This is insane, dude. I can't believe Woody Harrelson's still doing his thing. Or is climbing the ladder now. Sammy Guevara still wanting. Commander says, amigo, I'm getting that title. Commander says, okay, I'm going to do something crazy here. Nope, he's going to go up and get the championship. I'm trying to do Event Center live reaction at the same time. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I know. Commander got flopped on Larry Kanoste Takeshita. Like Don Callis wants to manage the guy or something? I don't know what the heck is going on, bro. But alright, I'm just trying to adjust everything here. There we go. Hello. And Impractical Jokers. What the blazing monkeys is going? John Mayer? They got John Mayer on? Alright, I'll go back. The live action. Alright, here's what's going on. Like I said, the 8 participants were Action Andretti Ortiz, Eddie Kingston, Sammy Guevara, Commander, the debuting luchador, AR Fox, Kanoste Takeshita, say that 5 times fast, and Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs has won the shot against either Samoa Joe or Wardlow. Daniel Garcia got involved in the matchup to help out Guevara against Action Andretti, actually. And here's the crazy part. Hobbs was holding it. He was taunting Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe takes off the headset. He wants to go after Powerhouse Hobbs. They were about to exchange words. Security's trying to come out and break it up. But here comes Wardlow. He's trying to exchange words with Samoa Joe and Hobbs. All of a sudden, security decides not to let him through, and he fights up security. Samoa Joe escapes to the back, and Powerhouse Hobbs sitting there holding that big golden ring, says, "I got time." And then Wardlow goes, "Where'd he go?" He ended up powerbomb one of the security guard members. And Renee Paquette interviewed Best Friends. Best Friends are not medically cleared to enter the Battle Royal. But Danhausen, God bless his soul, man, this guy is funny. "Well, me and Orange Cassidy are best friends. We're into the Battle Royal. Yes, boys. Yes, I'm Danhausen." Look, Danhausen. "Yes, and I'm doing fine here. And what is this Lima, Eric Lima thing? He probably mispronounced my life. Who is this Eric Lima? Oh, it's Eric Lima. Oh, I see. Well, what kind of is Lima a Chinese name or something like that?" I would say no, it's a Portuguese name. "Oh, you're Portuguese, yes. So you eat the linguiça." Yes, I do eat the linguiça. Anyways, we got to interview Danhausen, and that'll be really fun. That'll be a funny interview. So right now, I think Chris Jericho is about to go one-on-one with somebody. So, also on the card, my girl, I love her, Toni Storm. Well, she's not my girl, but you know what I mean. I love Toni Storm. She's my favorite girl in AEW. Her and Hikaru Shida. And one other favorite girl she's facing, Riho, tonight. So, and Riho was the inaugural AEW Women's Champion. So, will the battle lines be drawn even more? We'll find out. Because Jamie Hayter has got to defend that title against Jamie Hayter is going to defend the title at Revolution against Ruby Soho and Saraya. So, It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll be right back and see Jericho's matchup. Okay, we got a lot to catch up on, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and Renee Paquette interviewed Best Friends. I think I talked to that part about it. Chris Jericho went one-on-one with Peter Avalon, and Jericho won the matchup. But after the matchup, Jericho had Floyd his baseball bat, and he was attacking Avalon with it. Ricky Starks comes up to chase Jericho away, but Jericho says, "You know what? Just because the Jericho Appreciation Society is banned at ringside this Sunday, but they're here." And Jake Hager and Daniel Garcia jump Starks, attacking him. And Jericho hits Starks with the Judas Effect elbow. And then Adam Page dresses Jon Moxley for the Texas Death Match at AEW Revolution. And he basically says, that he's gonna give it all he's got against Jon Moxley at Texas Death Match. Renee Paquette was in the ring, interviewing Christian Cage, and Christian Cage was challenged Jack Perry to a fight at AEW Revolution, but the lights go out, and there was a little Titantron with Jack Perry digging a grave. Whose grave? And he shed a tear. Whose grave was he digging at? The name of the tombstone? Christian Cage. That's right. Tony Schiavone interviewed Britt Baker and Jimmy Hayter about the matchup we're about to see come back from commercial break. Tony Storm versus Riho. In fact, Jamie Hayter goes, "Remember, we'll be watching you, Saraya." Then the FTW was on the line. Matt Hardy against the recently returned from suspension Hook. But here's another stipulation. If Hook wins the matchup, he gets a match against Stokely Hathaway in a no disqualification matchup. Well, this was a heck of a matchup, and Matt Hardy gave Hook the challenge that he needed. Even Stokely Hathaway had Ethan Page use the cast and ended up using it, but Hook still kicked out of it and ended up getting Matt Hardy in the transmission hold, and he retains the title. And Stokely Hathaway's a dead man. Stokely Hathaway is going to go to the ring with freaking Hook. I love it. Oh, this is going to be great. Stokely Hathaway's like this. He's like scared out of his mind. Hey, Stokely Hathaway. Hook is gonna kill you. Meanwhile, the House of Black addressed the Elite about the Trios titles this Sunday, and Julia Hart concluded, "See you on Sunday." But now, we're going to have the lovely Toni Storm go up against the lovely Riho, and that's coming up right now. Oh boy, what a match this is. And I'll tell you one thing, the battle of former AEW Women's World Champions, the lovely Toni Storm, she still looks freaking gorgeous. And so does Riho. Riho is gorgeous too. But Saraya got herself involved in the match, and Britt Baker and Jimmy Hayter just came down to ringside before the commercial break. The match is still going on. I just love Toni Storm's new hairstyle. It's like she's trying to, trying to channel Marilyn Monroe. And that's what, the legendary beauty like that. And I tell you what, I think Toni Storm's, 24, 25? And she's very young, as is Riho. And Toni Storm's got this new aggressive attitude. I think she developed a little bit of that in NXT till she got called up on SmackDown. So before she left the WWE. So that's another thing, too, that I think they're trying to do. And I'll tell you what, Toni Storm getting that killer instinct, too. And oh Lord, freaking Toni Storm is just hot. I don't care who I don't care if she's married. That she's hot, And what Toni Storm's wasting a little time here. So now with the exception of Saraya, you got 4 to 5 women out there in this matchup are former AEW Women's World Champions. Britt Baker, I believe, is the third champion. She defeated Hikaru Shida. So, and I'm starting to think now. People say that the WWE, they say that the WWE is interested in signing somebody bigger than Omega or Jay White. They're not interested. Are Hikaru Shida's contract up with AEW or something? Is she the one that WWE's going after? If that's the case, the women's division could get a lot more interesting with Miss Shida. If that's the free agent they're talking about, is Tessa Blanchard the free agent too? We don't know who, but WWE's trying to sign somebody bigger. So we'll find out who that person is. Possibly we'll find that out right after WrestleMania. Let me tell you, it's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. This is gonna be something. And looks like the fans are taking the side of Riho. So this is the women's division can end up being in a civil war. For goodness sakes, I wouldn't be surprised if Athena comes out and has her Ring of Honor girls ready, or has a Ring of Honor's women's division. So we get back to the commercial, from the commercial to the match. All right, what a match that was! Toni Storm and Riho. Riho picked up the victory after Britt Baker distracted Toni Storm, and after Toni Storm hit, after Britt Baker and Jimmy Hayter show up during the matchup, Toni Storm attacks Baker after getting a shot on Riho after the matchup, and Saraya and Hayter went at it, and then Ruby Soho came out. She went after Saraya and Hayter. Official security separate all of them. Dustin Rhodes and Keith Lee issue a challenge to the Mogul affiliates, and now they are going to be known as Naturally Limitless. So Dustin Rhodes and Keith Lee. Right now they're at the Casino Battle Royale for the Revolution Tag Team Casino Battle Royale. Dark Order and the Blackpool Combat Club are going at it. Dark Order would be Alex Reynolds and John Silver, Johnny Hungy, against the Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler, you're the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, representing the Blackpool Combat Club. So we know Bryan Danielson's got his hands full with MJF. Moxley's got his hands full with Adam Page. So right now, Yuta and Castagnoli are the only two tag teams that will be the only two guys left in that tag team casino battle royale. So everybody's fighting. We know Danhausen and Orange Cassidy will be involved in this matchup too. So this is going to be, and so here we go now. Let's see what will happen. And they're still brawling. They're still fighting out there, folks. They are still fighting and brawling out there. So, I think I'm starting to like this new method of the AEW Event Center, Dynamite. So, yep, March 1st. March is already here, man. Can't you believe it? So, I got it. Then, just to let you know, I did an episode of Press Your Luck for tomorrow. I'm going to schedule that for tomorrow due to the fact I have a meeting at work. So, I'm going to address stuff. So, and it'll be up, but it will be scheduled for tomorrow at noon. Just remember that. And it'll be taped like I actually did it tomorrow. So you gotta check out that. The scheduling thing on YouTube was an excellent idea, to be my personal opinion. So here we go, and let's go back to the match. All right, here's how the Battle Royal is going so far. Dark Order and Blackpool Combat Club entered first. Los Facción Ingobernables, that'll be the team of Roosh and Preston Vance, entered next. And then the Lucha Brothers entered fourth. And Aussie Open entered the fifth. But it seems like the Dark Order were the first ones to be eliminated in the matchup by the Blackpool Combat Club. So the Dark Order is out, and so it will be very interesting to see what is happening. Up 4-3, another team is entered. Who is it? So I can see. It looks like Matt Menard and Angelo Parker will be part of the team. On the Jericho Appreciation Society, I think. So So it will be, looks like 2.0 will be in it. 2.0, Menard and Parker. So it'll be 2.0. That would be Menard and Parker will be entering the Battle Royal. Aussie Open. You gotta watch out for these guys. Remember, the winner of this Battle Royal will join the Guns, the Acclaimed, and I forgot who the third team is that won the Battle Royal. Shoot. I really don't know. I forgot who won that Battle Royal, but shoot, who was it that won? Oh, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. There, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Finally got it. Yep, or Team Slapnuts, I like to call them. So Matt Menard and somebody getting eliminated yet? Aussie Open. They're trying to eliminate, and this is interesting. It was I'm muting. I want to make sure I don't get copyrights or anything like that. Meanwhile, look at this. Everybody's tying to each other. Rush is trying to take off the mask of Ray Phoenix. So Ray Phoenix has saved himself, man. That's crazy. Well, the only team eliminated so far is the Dark Order. They're trying to get the Lucha Brothers out. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so the Battle Royal was over, and the order goes like this. Dark Order, Blackpool Combat Club, Las Facción, and Gobernables came out. The fourth team to come out, Lucha Brothers. The Aussie Open came out, 2.0. That will be Matt Menard and Angelo Parker. Then you got Top Flight, The Kingdom, and that will be the team of Mike Bennett and Matt Taven with Maria Kanellis in their corner. And Danhausen and Orange Cassidy. And then the Butcher and the Blade became the 10th team. 10 teams come around. Order of elimination went like this. The Dark Order was eliminated first. And the Lucha Brothers followed, second team eliminated, followed by Los Facción and Gobernables. The Top Flight was the next ones to be eliminated. 2.0 got eliminated. Then the Kingdom got eliminated after accidentally super kicking Maria Kanellis. Ozzy Osbourne was Ozzy Open. Sharon, what is it? Ozzy Open. I said Ozzy. I can't believe I said Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Open with the 17th to be eliminated, and then the 18th to be eliminated was the Blackpool Combat Club, and Butcher and the Blade were the last ones to be eliminated. Danhausen and Orange Cassidy won the match. Then, but during the matchup, though, the Lucha Brothers were attacked by Josh Woods, Tony Nese, and Ari Daivari with that idiot Smart Mark Sterling at ringside. I don't care if you're a Smart Mark lawyer and all that. You're an idiot, Sterling. Just remember that. And they were attacking the Lucha Brothers during the matchup. And then the Guns show up during the last few moments of the matchup. Then after Cassidy and Danhausen won, Lethal and Jarrett attacked them from behind. And as the Guns decided to join in the attack, the Acclaimed stopped Jarrett, Lethal, and the Guns from doing further damage. And now, coming up next, we'll be hearing from Bryan Danielson. I keep messing it up. Bryan Danielson, and we will possibly, and also MJF will probably respond to it. So we're almost done here. We're almost done, so just hang in there. We got like 5 minutes left of the show. Well, that concludes AEW Dynamite. As just to let you know, Bryan Danielson was interviewed by Renee Paquette. You know, those two have known each other since their days in the WWE. He is co-host of Talking Smack. MJF, though, interrupts while Danielson was addressing the matchup of Revolution, and for once, MJF has not said a word throughout the entire show. Not one peep out of MJF. Finally, somebody like Bryan Danielson actually shut him up, and I was happy about that. And not only that, even just he says, you know, you wanted all that and you think you deserve that. you know what you deserve? Your fiance leaving you and MJF. I'm like, oh. So, and he goes, at the end, I'm going to kick your bleeping butt. And I'm like, I was like, uh-huh. So, that does that for tonight's AEW Dynamite. And that concludes today's episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 398. As you know, Press Your Luck will be tomorrow. I've already, like I said, I'm going to schedule that for tomorrow episode. And then tomorrow also we got Rant and Rave tomorrow night at 8 on the Brandon Martin channel. Check us out there for Rant and Rave tomorrow. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home.
That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bofa Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.